Hello guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we're going to be starting a new campaign in Europa Universalis 4. It's been about 2 weeks now since I last posted a video, which is a little bit embarrassing, and it's been even longer since I actually made an EU4 video. There's even been a new expansion, which is of course Common Sense, and even some patches, because I've been really busy with some real life stuff. And as a result, I haven't really been able to make many videos, but now I am still busy, but I have been able to find some time, and as a result, we're going to be starting a new campaign, and in this campaign, we're going to be doing something that I think will be pretty fun. There's no reason in hiding it, because you can read it in the title. We are going to be playing as a Jewish Greece, because even though I have been busy, I have been doing kind of mindless things. You know, I've been just sitting in a factory packing t-shirts, in order to make the money I need to buy the darn expansions that this game comes out with all the time. So I've had a lot of time to think. So in this campaign I want to combine three things that I want to do. The first thing I want to do is I want to remove kebab. It's irrelevant exactly what nation I play as, but this is something I've always wanted to try. And of course, when I say kebab, most will understand that I mean the Ottomans. The second thing I wanted to try is I want to try and form a nation that I haven't really seen too much on YouTube, and that is Greece, because usually when people play as Greeks in this area, they play Byzantium, but you can also form Greece, but there are some special formation conditions which I will get into later. And just to make things more weird, I want to try out one of the new religions. And the two new religions is Zoroastrianism and, well, Judaism is technically not a new religion. It already was in the game before Common Sense. Tengri is a new religion, but Judaism is kind of, you know, it's only really playable now because it used to be under the pagan category, which made it pretty darn hard to convert to it, but now it's quite a lot easier. Still a messy process, but it is now doable to play as a Jewish nation here in EU4. So the nation I will be playing as to accomplish all these things is the Mamluks. So this is going to require quite a bit of shifting in culture and religion, because the Mamluks start out as an Egyptian Sunni sultanate, and we need to become a Jewish Greek kingdom, I guess. So this is going to be an interesting process. So my idea is as follows. We're going to start out using, you know, basic Mamluk strategy that I totally came up with. Yeah, no I didn't, I googled it. The idea is that we're going to try and knock out the Ottomans rather fast, well at least weaken them pretty early, and get all the Greek clay we can possibly get. Then we're going to sell away all our African land, because you cannot move your capital to another continent unless you only have one province on that continent. So in order to move our capital to a Greek province, in order to culture shift to Greek, we need to get rid of all African land. So that's going to be fun. But before we do that, we need to get down here. We need to conquer our way down to the province of Semien, and then we need to do some tricks and stuff to get them to spawn Jewish religious rebels. And then we need to have them convert our nation, and, well, then we're gonna do the whole sell our land and become Greek and wait until level tech 10 in admin, I think, and then we can form Greece. And yeah, as you can see, I have had a lot of time to think while I was packing t-shirts. But this is what I've come up with, and this is what we're going to try. I guess that's something I need to point out here. I am not a master at this game, not at all. So this might very well be a failure. Let's do Jew debt, because that should be like the name for Greece. In the same way that the Ottomans are called kebab, France is called baguette. Well, it actually does make sense that, well, I don't even know if I spelled that right. That doesn't look, whatever. Let's face it, no one's ever going to look at that name again. So if I spelled something wrong, then it's fine. And I kind of have a tradition, don't I, for spelling things wrong in my save games. I at least think it's a thing. So here we are in the land of the Mamluks, hopefully soon to be Greece. I mean, the Egyptians were ruled by Greeks at some point in history, so I guess it kind of makes sense what we're trying to do here. So we have a Catholic province that I think we're just going to try and convert, because it is well, actually, I mean, if we're going to become Jewish, I guess it doesn't actually matter. That wouldn't actually help us, because, you know, why convert it to Muslim if it's just going to be converted back to Judaism? Man, see, this would be the really cool thing, though, would be to play Karaman and then become Jewish, because they have the Star of David or whatever in their flag. That would be badass. That was like every other comment on my Karaman Let's Play back in the day was like, why is there a Jewish star in the flag? Blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, guys, you gotta remember that the Muslims, they believe in the same God that the Jews do, except, you know, they only have different prophets and shit, and I'm pretty sure David is a guy for everyone. Don't question me on, like, in-depth stuff in, like, the Quran and Torah. Is that the Jewish one? Basically the Old Testament. Anyways, let's focus. So basically, the thing I have read is that the best way to try and weaken and knock out the Ottomans early on, which all the sources on the internet pretty much tell me is necessary, I can also say this out of experience, you need to knock out the Ottomans before they become super strong, because once they are strong, you are just dead. Even if you conquer all of India and everything else, you just die. So basically, we need to knock them out before they have an opportunity to become, well, even stronger than they are. They do start out stronger than we are, so we need to work quickly here. So let's start off by setting them as a rival. Let's set Karakunlu, I guess, as a rival. Who cares? I assume we're gonna mess about with them for some time. I'm not gonna set the Timurids because there's always that slim hope that they might change their mind and be our friends. So we're gonna set Venice instead, because Venice controls Greek land that we're gonna need to form Greece. So let us just do that, because we know we're gonna have to fight them at some point. Yes, okay, so another thing that I read you could do, you could take your navy and you can split it up like this. And, well, we should probably deal with the more diplomatic stuff first. So I think what you do is you want to start off by trying to use the Anatolian beyliks against each other. So you ally Karaman, you ally Dulkadir, and then you make them fight Ramazan, Kandar, and Akkuyunlu. And then once you have made them do that, you dissolve the alliance and attack them as well. And at the end of it all, you should just annex or vassalize everything. So by the time you fight the Ottomans, they will have none of these juicy cores. And if you actually manage to win, you can then start feeding Turkish clay to, well, the other Turkish beyliks. So I think we're gonna try to do that before I mess too much down here in Ethiopia. Hopefully the Ethiopians cannot convert this Jewish province before, well, before I'm, you know, finished up here. That's just a risk we'll have to take, because I really feel like we need to get this done quickly. I mean, both of these things will have to be done quickly. But I feel the Ottomans is a bigger thing. Like the best thing would be if we could win a war against the Ottomans, and then while we have a truce and are protected by that, we can get down here and get our asses converted. That would be the optimal scenario. So we have one more diplomat that we can use before we end, or before we unpause, and I think I'm going to use that to fabricate a claim on Mr. Ramazan. Because Ramazan will actually vassalize if you, well, ask him kindly, but we're not going to do that, because I think if I have done everything correctly, something cool should happen. Oh, by the way, I should probably also ally Tunis. And, well, let's just start and let's see how things go here. So we are now allied to you, and you have allied Akkuyunlu. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to see. I was hoping he was going to ally Kandar, but I guess it's not the end of the world. So they want to marry me. That's not something I'm that I'm into, though. Have any one of these allied? No, let's give him some more time though. Let's see if he can get around to allying Kandar, or to ally Kandar, because that would be the best. Because I don't know how I would get to fight him otherwise. I would probably just have to ally him then, and try and call him into a war against the Ottomans. But let's ally Tunis, because he likes me, and if the Ottomans invade me, hopefully Tunis will then support me instead of the Ottomans, because I'm pretty sure he did ally the Ottomans. He usually does that. And then we're going to revoke our guarantees on all these other derpy nations that we are for some reason guaranteeing, because Hejaz is threatened, so he's not really going to help me. He only cares to ally me because he would, you know, he wants to avoid me attacking him. The same goes for Cyprus, so he too will be a useless little idiot that we do not need to guarantee. Let's go ahead and I guess... By the way, how's the Timors? Do they like me? Well, they haven't rivaled me though, that's at least something. So, we have the historic rival thing. Well, never mind then. Alliance with the Timurids is not gonna happen. I guess they put that in because they knew that would be too OP. Anyways, let's just hope that the Ottomans don't do anything annoying. Oof. See, another good thing though about... oh yeah, we should probably also... Well, like, I know you can vassalize Mr. Fezan here, but I'm actually not gonna bother. And this is sort of just my gut feeling, because we're going to... I want to sort of limit the amount of vassals I have a bit, at least, because if we have too many friends, I feel like they're going to be too interested in killing our precious Jewish rebels whenever we get them to pop up. Something else we can use with our diplomats is we can sell ships, which I have heard is a thing now. Well, I think it's been a thing for some time, but I've never just really looked into it. So if we take... Well, I guess we don't necessarily want to get rid of our trade ships. Let's get rid of this early Carrack. So if you put it like that, so you only have one ship in the navy, you can go to an idiot like Venice and go into economy, and no you cannot, never mind. I have rivaled him. Maybe I shouldn't have done that then. Okay. The Knights want to buy some useless shit. Come on, man. Great value. Hey, look at that, he actually wants to. That is so dumb and so great. Yeah, so I take some inflation, but I feel like this early game money is worth it. Let's get rid of that, because basically what I'm thinking here, the tutorial wasn't too clear on this, but I'm hoping we can do sort of an opposite Byzantium strategy, so that instead of playing as Byzantium and trying to trap Ottoman troops in Anatolia, we'll be playing as the Mamluks, and we'll try to trap Ottoman troops in Europe. So that if we can knock out the armies that are on Anatolia, whatever troops over here will be stuck. So we actually do have a bit of money now, so I think we should buy some shit. Yeah, this should come along soon. We have some forts though, so let's mothball these. Well, let's not mothball the one by the border, that's probably not needed. Oh man, we really don't have a lot of forts. We are kind of unfortified right here, and that's not good. Oh well, we have a decision. We can gain some prestige and piety. That's fine by me. Our piety is probably going to get a bit messed up. Protect brethren in Rabbah. If that is not down here, I don't care. Rabbah. Where the fuck is that? Oh, here it is. Well, I'm not going to be doing that, so no thank you. This might actually be good though, because having that extra diplomatic reputation, that wouldn't hurt. We can gain some serious friendship by that, ooh, no, never mind. Yeah, no, Kandahar is not allied to anyone. That is annoying. I might have to ally him myself then, just to... No, fuck off, Fezan. I'm still guaranteeing you, this is no good. Stop this madness. Wins. There we go, revoke guarantee. Let's wait for this to happen. Oh shite, we just got busted. That is gonna hurt. Oh god, yeah, that's a decent bit of aggressive expansion. No one really but the Ottomans gave a shite though, so that's fine. Well, they and, yeah, holy shit, yeah, all the Turkish people basically hated me for that. That is kind of understandable, but these guys like me enough, so not too scared. Oh, hey, he actually did ally Kandahar. Okay, everything is good then. So now, once our claim is, well, acquired, I should probably also fabricate on this guy, as I know that's a part of the plan as well. Let's do that. Like so. And we need to continue our job with getting rid of our boats. I don't know if there's a faster way to create a bunch of, like, tiny fleets, but if there is, I do not know of it. That's a very typical thing for me. I am extremely lazy, so I'll usually just not bother with checking out what all the shortcuts are. So in the long run, I do indeed spend, you know, more time than a person who actually bothered to learn the shortcuts, but oh well. Wow, I'll actually get 40 ducats from this. This is hilarious. Why did I not know about this? Well, I guess usually you want to sort of keep your boats. By the way, for those who wonder why I am selling away all my ships, the reason for that is that I would much rather buy a bunch of galleys because they function better on this inland seas. I would rather sell my expensive shits. That has to be... That's not a typo. What is that? I misspoke. Basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I tried to say ships for those who wonder. So how are we, like, what's our merchants up to? We are having one guy do this. I don't know if we do want to have one guy collecting here. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We're making pretty good cash though, so let's temporarily lower maintenance a bit. Why are we paying 2 ducats for forts? I thought I mothballed you. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Oh, I guess it's just always maintained, isn't it? Because it's a capital fort. Still though, this is 1 fort. Why does that cost me 2 ducats? I don't know, I am confused. We have some rebels, but they shouldn't hurt us. Well, probably they will, but whatever. Do we have some mercenaries? Oh yeah, we have plenty. I think I want to use those for this war, simply because I can't be bothered to lose my precious manpower, because we actually don't have a lot. And we are, yeah, we're not even at our max manpower, so we can safely sort of wait about a bit and save up some more, because if, you know, whenever war comes with the Ottomans, I am gonna need all the help I can get. I'm gonna need that indeed. So we're gonna get ourselves a bit of a merc army. I also want a, well, more galleys, I guess. They're not too important quite yet, but you never know when the Ottomans are gonna be like, oh, nope, gonna invade you now, fuck you. So we want to make sure we are prepared for this. Man, I hope this works out. I don't want to restart this and then... Yeah, that's something well, I don't have to mention it, but I'm going to mention it. This is my first attempt at this sad plan. Well, sad and awesome. I'm actually considering that if this fails, I'm just gonna edit it, so like I'll just try again off screen and I'll just keep going until I actually pull it off. We'll have to see though. Because it takes longer to play, I've found, while you're commentating, especially when your brain is as useless as mine. Spend so much time just thinking about what you're going to say, and even with all that thought power or whatever, do we marry them? I guess we do want to be super bros with them. Fuck it, let's just do it. We're not over our limit yet, it's good. It's all fine, man. No problem here. Oh shit, you're allied to Aquinlu. Well, I don't actually need to fabricate here then. Because I honestly cannot be bothered with that extra aggressive expansion, because we're going to be acquiring quite a bit of it, so let's just ditch that. Yeah, it seems like we are going to be able to pull this off in one war. Well, 2 wars. 1 war to annex Ramazan and Akuyunlu and vassalize Kandar, and then 1 war to vassalize Dulkadir and Karaman. We'll have to see about Dulkadir though. I don't know if I'm going to vassalize or annex those. But I know I want to annex Akuyunlu because in here you can see that Eretna has a core. And if we can release Eretna before... Oh, never mind. That's the end of that royal marriage. If we can release Eretna, we can feed them some land from the Ottomans, which reduces the amount of aggressive expansion we'll take. Which is going to be necessary, I think, if we're going to go as crazy as I intend to do here early on. And I'm not going to fabricate claims. I want to improve relations, I think, actually. Because I want to make sure I am the one that they like. We're gonna keep selling away our navy though, because we are gonna become strong soon enough. I want to keep my cogs around though a little bit. And I guess I want the trade ships to patrol trade. Although honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I should just focus on getting galleys. And once I feel like the Ottoman threat has been dealt with, then I'll start building trade ships instead. Because our force limit is not that big. We cannot actually build that many ships, so... I want to get rid of some of these barks. Or, you know, boats in general, I guess. Hey, Tripoli! Good little ally. Want to buy some useless shit? No? Fine. Who have we not sold anything to? Genoa? Want to buy my shit? Price is not good. Hey, Athens, man. Good old friend. We have gained trade dispute. Well, at least now we know we have a casus belli, if that's what we need at some point. Sell ships. Come on, Athens. You know you want this. It's totally useful, trust me. Why does no one want to buy my dumb ships anymore? Are they all out of money or something? Cyprus, come on, man. Buy some boats. Oh wow, 10 ducats? Oh, this is no good. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this right now, but... Well, I guess, well, Karaman, he should have some money. Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, 20, it's something. I guess these smaller ships just aren't worth as much. So let's get our horses and our dudes over here, so we are ready for the war. Which we should be alright to start soon. To the point where I might actually just want to increase my maintenance. I might want some more troops up here though, so if I can buy myself some more cav and some more infantrymen, then would be great. We can't actually deal with that though, so unless I disband some of these other troops over here, that won't work out. Let's actually gather everyone here, and yeah, I don't want to disband troops because that's basically the same as throwing away manpower, and that is not smart. Because you don't gain that manpower back or anything like that. I mean, that would make too much sense, wouldn't it? So, let's do that instead. So I'll have a bit of a merc army here to take some beatings and just preserve my precious manpower. Right, any good missions? Naval race versus Venice. Oof, that is... have a fleet, yeah, that should be doable. We are building ships, so that probably is going to be quite easy. Yeah, that's going to give us better boats, which actually would be useful. That would actually be very useful. Curriculum is off to war, that's fine. Ottomans have yet to do jack shit. They have allied Algeria, or Tlemcen, I guess, and that is unfortunate. Would have preferred it if they stayed at peace, but guess you can't have everything. Right, let's get a leader in here. Oh god, that is not good. Like he has the pips in all the wrong places, but I guess he's better. Do I have an ear though? So, oh no, he's 0 years old. That's not something I want to risk. Tsar King. We might use him for sieging. I don't think that threatens his life. Don't quote me on that though. I just think that's the case. Okay, so now we probably want to sell some more boats though, so let's not speed completely out of control. Let's sell some shite to Fezzan. Oh, no, not provinces, a boat. We need to fund our war, you know. It's necessary. And these galleys, they need to finish. Hey, Fezzan. We can't do it? Aw. Well, I think we already sold this guy some boats, so he shouldn't have too much money left, but we'll try. See, I don't understand this slider, though. Like, why would you make the slider so big? Like, who on earth want to buy a boat for 1,000 ducats? Let's face it, that's not gonna happen. Why even give us the option? Well, I guess it's better having the option than not, but it just seems a bit weird to me. We're still paying those crazy amounts of money for... Oh, we're actually making money now. Hold on. Spoils of war? Oh, I guess it's because we sold the ship. The game is just a bit high. It happens. Yeah, we are still... Your pay maintenance... Oh, I guess mothballing doesn't completely remove the cost. Well, there you see. The noob at Common Sense does not know what he's doing. That's great. Okay, let us fight Ramazan and... Oh, Delkadir does not want to join. Aww. Do you have any other allies? Well, only Kandar. Well, that's annoying. Well, he's probably gonna end up in the war together then. Shite, that's not good, actually, because yeah, that means I would probably be better off with some more troops up here. Just to be on the safe side, I guess. I'm gonna do my best to try and avoid them, but I want some reserves up here. So we'll do that, and we'll plump you on the boats, and go Navy. Guess we can just send you up here. That's no issue really. Because I think he is going to join, because I intend to make Kandar here a co-belligerent, and that's going to drag in Dulkadir as well. So, bit unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but oh well. Let's make these co-belligerents, because they are dumb and deserve to die, and let's go. Let's see what happens here. Let's send our mercs in here and hope that Karaman decides to do the same. Okay, so far no Dulkadir. I would expect that would change quickly though. Seriously, Karaman, are you gonna join me or something like that? Are you seriously just gonna sit there? Come on, man. Join me. Well, it looks like we're gonna win this pretty easily anyways. Well, no, actually, well, let's get some reinforcements in there. What an asshole. Oh, yeah, here comes everyone. Fuck, this did not go the way I wanted. Well, let's retain one army. Ugh, that was uncomfortable. So, yeah, this is the situation. This is what is going down. Now, please, can you actually help me here? See, I really wouldn't mind that. He's not at war with anyone else, so I don't see why I have to do it. Like, this breaks with the plan. The whole plan was to make it so that I wouldn't have to do too much work. Now it seems like that's exactly what's going to happen. No, here we go, now he comes. Okay, that's good. And I don't know where this guy is going. I guess he's gonna try and blob up. So far he's just standing there. Let's go up here. So if he intends to attack, I want to join in. No, he's retreating. See, now will be the time for you to invade, mister. Just help me out a bit, you know. You are going to Moras. And yeah, you're gonna get there after him, so that is okay. Just don't hope you're gonna follow. That would be a bit worrying. You're gonna come down here, and that makes me that makes me dislike the position of my army. Well, we've reached the walls. Not very useful, but it's a thing. So is there a fort here? Yeah, this is the capital. That's annoying. But I think this episode's over though. So thank you so much for watching this first episode of Jewish Greece. Right now, Sunni Mamluks, but well, I mean, we're working on it. Any conversion down here? Any not good conversion? No? Good? Okay. Let's hope that stays that way until I'm ready to deal with the Jews. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.